Karina, baby mama, loves you. Today is May the 7th, and from A Year Full of Stories, the story is The Chase. The chase. The dog chased a cat. The cat chased a mouse. Round about and round about and round about the house. The dog chased a cold. The cat began to sneeze. The mouse ran up around and down a chunky piece of cheese. That was The Chase. Here is the cat. Here is the dog. There is the mouse. The dog, the cat, the house. The house looks like it has a mouse. The dog, the cat, the mouse, and the cheese. That's The Chase. Alright, Mama picked out a few books for you as well. The Littlest Lighthouse Keeper. The Littlest Lighthouse Keeper. Look at him. He's so little. What is he? He's a mouse. Henry loved to be by the sea. He loved the smell and the sound of the ocean. He lived in the lighthouse and by bay, and he helped the lighthouse keeper. Henry squeezed through the tiniest gaps and reached the highest cogs. The lighthouse ran like clockwork. In return for all his hard work, Henry's stomach was always full, and his nest was always really cozy. Look at him. There's seagulls and a little walking plank. There's Henry. He gets to climb up, and he gets a warm bed and lots of good food for all of his hard work. Today, Henry had been busy at work all morning when he noticed something. The lighthouse was quiet. The only sound was a tick-tock of the old keeper's clock. Henry stammered downstairs. The lighthouse keeper has gone. All he had left was a note saying, "Gone to the dentist." Oh my. Here's the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock goes the clock. Here's the mouse. He looks worried, huh? Gone to the dentist. That's what the owner said. Henry climbed sadly back into his nest. Tap, tap, tap. A puffin was tapping on the glass. "Are you hungry?" she asked. "I wasn't sure if you ate fish like me. I brought you this." Henry pushed open the window. What a feast! Berries, nuts, and seeds. "Oh, thank you," said Henry. "This is perfect. I was so hungry." With a full stomach and a new friend, Henry returned to his chores. Look at, he looks worried at first, but then the puffin brought all kinds of food for him, huh? There's a map over here. The little mouse, and little mouse looks like he has socks in a drawer, and a little compass. There was one job Henry had never done on his own. He had always sat safe in the keeper's pocket as the old man climbed the steep ladder to the top of the lighthouse. "I can do this," Henry told himself. Looking up, it all seemed so scary. Henry's paws were trembling. They slipped and Henry fell. Oh no. Look at him climbing up. He's brave, huh? Henry's eyes were tightly shut. He was scared to open them. He felt he was floating. "Hello," said a gentle voice. Henry slowly opened his eyes. There was a spider, glossy black and big, bead-like eyes. "My web caught you," she said. "Where were you going?" "To the lamp at the top of the lighthouse," Henry replied. "I need to check it is working." "I will climb with you," said the spider. How nice of the spider. Spiders are really good climbers. Look at her eyes and her web. Henry got lucky. It's like a big trampoline, huh? He fell in the web. He got lucky. Henry was chatting to his new friend, and he reached the top. The sky had grown dark and a ship was sounding its horn. "It needs to switch it on," cried Henry. "What?" asked Spider. "The light," Henry called. "It will guide the ship." Henry pulled and pulled as hard as he could. Click! Nothing happened. The lighthouse was still dark. Henry tried to switch. He turned off the switch. Oh no, he thought he was turning it on, he thought he was helping, but he turned it off. The plan was simple. Henry and Spider climbed onto Puffin's back, and down she flew. Spider spun a web, and they put the spare bulb safely in it. Quickly, they hopped back onto Puffin, and off she flew to the top of the lighthouse. Spider and Henry hopped to the floor. Henry took out the old bulb and screwed the new bulb into place. What had seemed impossible for Henry on his own had been easy for the three friends working together. They all smiled. It is sometimes impossible to do things by yourself, but if you ask for help, you'll get a yes or a no, and you'll probably get help, though. People usually want to help other people, baby. Henry pulled the switch. The bright beam of light shone out across the bay. "We did it!" cried Henry. The friends cheered, and they watched the ship sail safely away from the sharp rocks below. Henry was so tired he did not know he had fallen asleep until his nose twitched with a delicious smell. Sizzling bacon. Oh my. So there's the lighthouse. The light is on. The ship is going the opposite way from the rocks because it doesn't want to hit all these rocks over here else it'll go down. There's Henry and his friends. They saved the day. Look at Henry. Was so tired he fell asleep. "Hello, Henry," said a familiar voice. "I am so sorry that I left you." "What a wonderful job you have done," he said. "You may be the littlest lighthouse keeper, but you make a really big difference." He gave Henry a special little lighthouse keeper cap, and he didn't forget Henry's new friends either. Spider could spin her webs wherever she wanted, and Puffin had fresh fish to eat every day. But best of all, they all had each other. Notes for parents and teachers. Look at the front cover of the book together. Talk about the picture. Can the children guess what the story is about? Read the title together. When the children first read the story, or had it read to them, how did they think the story was going to end? Were they right? Discuss other ideas of how the story might have ended. Ask the children to take it in turns to try and read the story aloud. Help them with any difficult words, and remember to praise the children for their efforts in reading the book. Henry may be very small, but he is very useful for jobs that are the old lighthouse keepers is just too big to do. Talk to the children about animals that also have real life jobs or used to in the past. For example, police dogs and horses and pigeons were all used to carry messages. What other animals can the children think of, and what jobs do they imagine they would be good at? The story leads itself into a group artwork. Help the children to design and build their own lighthouse. Design what features a lighthouse needs. Where would it need to be located? It needs to be easily seen. It needs to have a light. What colors do the children think it should be? Should it be really bright to stand out? Being a lighthouse keeper is a very unusual job. Have the children heard of a lighthouse keeper? Discuss with them what jobs a lighthouse keeper has to do each day. Would they like to be a lighthouse keeper? The lighthouse keeper is there for the safety of others. Get the children to make a list of other jobs that people may do. And ask the children what their favorite jobs would be. Which job is the most popular? Is it the same for boys and girls? Henry, Spider, and Puffin discovered that working together as a team gets a job done. Can the children think of any other examples when working together gets something done more easily than working alone? Have the children ever worked as a part of a team? The Littlest lighthouse keeper. Henry loves living by the ocean and helping to look after the lighthouse. But what will happen when the lighthouse keeper goes out? Will Henry and his new friends be able to save the day? He did such a good job. Such a good job. This one is, I love my new toy. I wonder what the new toy is, baby. But Mr. Pig, or Mrs. Pig, has a new toy. I love my new toy. Oh, there's a lot of new little toys, huh? Hi, Piggy. What are you doing? What is Piggy doing? Is Piggy hugging her new toy? See who's asking? Elephant is asking. Look at my new toy. I love my new toy. She loves her new toy. Look at my new toy. So excited. What does it do? I have no idea. That's what Piggy's response was. Maybe it is a throwing toy? Asks Elephant. I love throwing toy. Ask Elephant. Look at Elephant's face. Do you think Elephant actually loves a throwing toy, or do you think he's trying to trick Piggy into throwing her toy? I think he's trying to trick Piggy. Here, try it. Yes, says Elephant. Zip, says the elephant. Ooh, look at, they're both watching. Nice throw, she says. Thanks, says Elephant. Boom. Here it comes. Zoom. It's zooming. Break. Break. B-R-E-A-K. Break. Miss Piggy fell back. Mr. Elephant fell back. Oh no. Oh, now Mr. Elephant's sad. Mr. Elephant just wanted to throw Miss Piggy's new toy. I broke your toy. Look at how sad Mr. Elephant looks. You broke my toy, says Miss Piggy. She's sad too. Oh no, Elephant is crying. He just wanted to throw the toy. My new toy? Elephant is crying. Miss Piggy's upset. I am mad. Oh, Miss Piggy's mad. They didn't try to fix this toy yet? Nothing, baby. Not yet. And sad. I am mad and sad. Oh, look at how bad Mr. Elephant feels. Look at Miss Piggy. She's confused. She doesn't know what to do. There's Mr. Elephant. I am sorry. You are sorry? Very sorry, says Mr. Elephant. I do not care, says Miss Piggy. My new toy is broken, says Miss Piggy. Now, Mr. Elephant said that he was sorry, and Miss Piggy is not accepting the apology. And you broke it, says Miss Piggy. Mr. Elephant is now looking very sad. Wah! Now, what did they not do? They didn't try to fix this toy, baby. They didn't pick up the toy. They didn't look at the toy. They didn't try to put the toy back together. It's only split in half, according to the picture. They're standing over there crying now. Wah! Cool. Another friend is coming on the scene. What do you think that is? Oh, they're crying together. You have A break and snap toy. Look at the squirrel. Squirrel might be fixing things. Snap. That is a fun toy. Look at Mr. Squirrel came up and fixed the toy. Enjoy. Look at, there's Mr. Elephant and Miss Piggy now looking at the toy, touching the toy, holding the toy. Break, snap. Break, snap. Break, snap. Look at, do you think that Mr. Elephant is going to be happy? Now that Miss Piggy was so upset with him for breaking the toy that they didn't pick up, they didn't look at, they didn't know how to use yet. Do you want to play with my new toy? No, says Mr. Elephant. You do not want to play with my new toy? Oh, now she's all upset. They have communication problems. I do not want to play with your new toy, says Mr. Elephant. Miss Piggy is trying to hand it to him. Now Miss Piggy's going to cry. I want to play with you, says Mr. Elephant. Friends are more fun than toys. Friends are a lot more fun than toys. Break. You're it. No, you are. As they run and play together. She dropped the toy and it broke in half. There's more break and snap toys, baby. Sometimes in life, problems seem so much harder than what they are. Sometimes all it takes is a little bit of observation, a little bit of patience, a little bit of just stop, breathe, slow down for a second, and see what's really going on. When dinosaurs come with everything. What kind of dinosaur is that? Is that a Stegosaurus? Stegosaurus. When dinosaurs come with everything. Let's see what this story is all about. There's a Tyrannosaurus and a Stegosaurus. Friday is errand day. My mama goes on, oh, these letters are really small. Boring errands, and I have to go with her. So there's no such thing as a boring errand. Look at the mama and the baby. And the puppy. I couldn't believe my eyes. Neither could my mama. They must mean a toy, she said. Oh. And this Friday seemed like every other Friday until we got to the bakery. A sign above the donuts read, "Buy a dozen, get a dinosaur." I couldn't believe my eyes. Neither could my mama. They must mean a toy, she said. Oh, look at the baker. She was like, oh. But when I took the box of donuts, the lady behind the counter said, "Hold on, little guy. Don't forget your dinosaur." Oh, there he is. What kind did he get? Got a triceratops. Mama, I yelled, "It's a triceratops." What? Cried my mama. She did not look happy. How are we supposed to get that home? The bakery lady smiled. Oh, don't worry. He'll follow you. They always do. And there it was. There it was, a triceratops. There's this park downtown that I used to take you to that had a triceratops in it. Just like a little rocker one that you'd go onto. And he did all the way to the doctor's office where I had to go for my checkup. My mama shook her head. What are we going to do with him now? She looked him up and down. That took a while. We can't bring him inside, they said finally. He'll have to stay in the parking lot. I told him not to talk to strangers. The Triceratops isn't allowed to talk to any strangers. Of course not. After my checkup, I asked for a sticker like usual. No stickers today, said the nurse, just dinosaurs. What? A shot? You get two. I want a shot, I said. The nurse smiled. Not today, buddy. But you can pick up your dinosaur at the front desk. What kind of dinosaur do you think he's gonna get? Oh my goodness. You got a Spicosaurus. Look at that Spicosaurus! Mama, I yelled. There at the front desk was, oh, it's a Stegosaurus, was a Stegosaurus. What on earth is going on? My mama cried. It's a special day, the nurse explained. Today, dinosaurs come with everything. Yes, I said. No, my mama groaned. No. We walked down the street, and my Triceratops and my Stegosaurus walked right behind us. Thud, thud, thud. They made friends right away. Across the street, other kids had dinosaurs too. I saw an Ankylosaurus and a duckbill and a velociraptor. We all waved at each other. Our mothers glared and kept on walking. Look at all those dinosaurs. To see the end of this page. So let's look at this. This is a Paleosaurus. This is a Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is the Triceratops. This is the Stegosaurus. This is... Where's the Velociraptor? I don't see one. What else did it say? I don't know what kind this is. Where's the duckbill one? That one's not on here either. Huh. Look at the mamas glaring. They're like, oh no. I think we'd better go home right now, my mama said. But what about the haircut? The barber's waiting for me. My mama looked at the dinosaurs, and she looked at my bangs. The barber always gives you a balloon, doesn't he? A nice balloon, uh-huh, I said. I don't want a balloon. I want a Barosaurus. At the barber shop, I gave my Tyrannosaurus and my Stegosaurus donuts for a snack. They waited outside and watched through the glass. Oh, they're well-behaved dinosaurs. Look at that. They're eating a snack, they're eating donuts, and they're being good. Look at them watching from outside. They're protecting their owner. Oh, there's a Velociraptor. Or... I don't remember. Okay. The barber pumped up the chair up high. He cut my hair too short, but I didn't mind because they had patted my head and said, "Wait right there, sport." He was gone for a long time. My mama tapped her foot. I don't like this, she said. Where exactly do they keep the balloons? Just then the barber came back with something flying over his head. It wasn't a balloon. Mama, I cried. It was a pterosaur. This is too much, my mama protested. Now listen, she said to the barber. I think a balloon will do just fine today. We don't have any balloons. Sorry, lady, no balloons. You get one of these instead. There he is. He's flying. Look at the mama. She's down on the ground. She's like, no, no. Look at him. He is so happy. He's like, that's mine. Yep, yep. It was like that everywhere we went. At the shoe store, the sign read, "Buy 2 pairs, get dinosaur free." My mama decided my shoes would last a while longer. Oh, there's a matinee today. At the theater, we could hear the popcorn man shouting, "Butter? No butter. You want a dinosaur with that." My mama said, "We'd better go to the movies another day." She's not trying to take home any more dinosaurs. She already has 3. She has 3 dinosaurs, 1 baby. Look at this. She is upset. Oh, she is upset. At the dinner, I wanted to stop for a hamburger. But then a girl walked out with the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Look at her. She has a Tyrannosaurus Rex and she's sticking out her tongue. She's like, "I got my Tyrannosaurus Rex." "Okay, that's it," my mama cried. "We are definitely not having lunch there." I looked at my Triceratops and my Stegosaurus and my Pediasaur. What are we supposed to do with all of these dinosaurs? We don't have room for them. We can't take care of them. I hugged her leg. "Don't worry, Mama. They can live in the backyard." My mama shook her head. "Sweetheart, there's no toy dinosaurs. These aren't toys. Dinosaurs are a lot of work." "But Mama, look, they eat anything, and they sleep outside. I'll do everything, I promise. Please, Mama, please." My mama sighed. "Well, I suppose we can't just leave them here. Thank heavens we didn't stop at the dinner." Look at them. They're eating from the garbage can, because that's the garbage truck. That's what's going by them. Look at him begging. He's begging. "Please, Mama, please." Right? We hurried home and my dinosaurs followed after us. Thud, 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 flap, flap, flap. When we were almost there, we saw a little duck-billed dinosaur. Standing alone on the street corner, he looked lost. "Mama, that's a baby Hadrosaurus. He's all by himself." "Sweetie, we've already got our hands full." When we get home, my mama needed to lie down, so I made lunch for the dinosaurs. He's trying to give him a watermelon. See that? Look at the baby duckbill. He's making a mess of her kitchen, trying to feed those dinosaurs. Then I showed them where they were going to go to the bathroom. Look at that. He has the duck-billed dinosaur with him too, the little baby. I told them to stay out of the neighbor's yard because of his mean dog. Look at that dog. He looks so scared. Look at the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs are like, "Okay, we'll stay away from the mean doggy." And I showed them my slide and my tire swing and all the toys in the garage. They seemed to be having fun, but they really went wild when they took out the frisbee. The Hadrosaurus had the first throw. The frisbee landed on the roof. I saw my mama watching from the window. "Is everything all right out there?" she asked. "Everything's fine, Mama. We can get it down." And my plesiosaur flew up and plucked the frisbee off out of the gutter. My mama kept watching. She looked at him for a long time. She's watching the one on the roof, the one that's flying. They look like they're having fun. When we were finished helping, my mama said I could invite some friends over. It was a bring your own dinosaur party. And guess what happened next? What do you think happened next? Do you think he woke up? Look at all those dinosaurs. I heard my mama on the phone to the bakery. She asked, "Do you have any dinosaurs? Do you have any donuts left?" And that's when I knew everything would be just fine. They lived happily ever after. Look at that. That's beautiful. Get a what? Free what? Dinosaurs. Cute. Alright, baby. Mama loves you. Mama loves you to pieces. I really, really do. Alright, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to hold you. I can't wait to take you places and do lots of fun things with you. Mama loves you, loves you, loves you. I love you, baby.